G'day everybody and welcome back to another episode of Craft by Tim. Today I've got an awesome way to start off the forging season. We're going to be making a sword. This is something that I didn't think that I was actually going to do, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Swords are pretty cool. It's probably got to do with the whole HEMA Academy thing, but also to do with what I mentioned in the other episode about wanting to do a show this year. Obviously, still not sure whether or not that's going to happen, but also wanting to do the Perth Knife Show next year. Still not sure whether or not that's going to happen. It's a hand and a half sword, also known as a bastard sword. YouTube, please don't demonetize me. It's actually called a bastard sword. That's a real thing. Or an arming sword. For steel, I'm going to be using this stuff, which is called Sup 9. Very similar to 5160. Like, so similar that people just sort of interchange them. I don't know what the difference actually is. Apparently they're very similar. We have a section here that is 70 centimeters long. I'm going a little bit oversized. I am very excited. Very nervous, but very excited. As the kids say, the forge is lit, famine. Bro, it's not even famine, you idiot. What is it then? It's fam? Fam. Okay. The forge is lit, fam? No, doesn't sound right. You know what, I'm just gonna stop trying to appeal to the kids. Let's make a sword. So this is where I'm at after about 2 hours worth of forging. It's not at the right length. It's almost a foot short still, but it's getting there. I was focusing a lot on trying to make sure that the dimensions stayed right all the way along. Is that cold yet? No, it's not. It's not cold. It's actually way wider than what it needs to be. But this is after 2 hours, and we're getting there. It's taking time. Yeah, I think the best option for me right now is to just keep working it the way that I have been, and just keep trying to drag it out. Unfortunately, camera's about to die, so I'm going to check you on charge. It just went red as I'm talking, but I'll catch up with you after tonight, I guess. I'll see you then. So this is where we're at. I didn't get very much further. About a centimeter away from being at the full blade length. Let's get to it. 5.5 hours of forging later, the overall length of the entire thing is 103 centimeters. As of right now, we have ourselves a center line marked all the way down it. First things first, I'm going to clean up the shoulder area. Then after that, I'm going to move to the tip, bring that into a nice centered point. But as of right now, pretty happy with the way that this is going. Looking pretty close to what I was originally thinking. Just heaps of cleanup work to do. So just in case this isn't profoundly obvious, I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm doing. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. I think my next best course of action would be to focus again on forging out the bevels. As of right now, I want this thing to be significantly more flexible than what it currently is. But it is actually starting to bend, so that's pretty good. Really hoping that was my knee or my pants or something cracking, not this. It's getting there. It is actually reasonably straight. Got its fuller in there, which is also reasonably straight. I'm hoping that a lot of this I'm going to be able to clean up in the sort of next few steps, but we have to harden this, and I want to leave it as thick as possible whilst hardening, so I have less of a chance of it warping. I'm going to have to leave that there for this episode because I've got a lot of work to do and I want to get this out on time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh man, I'm so excited to actually get some extra work done on this. This is gonna be super cool. And it's already really light too. That's another thing. It's just over a kilogram. So it's hopefully gonna finish up around the 1.3 kilogram area. That's with guard, pommel, and handle. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. If you want to help support the channel, just hit subscribe. It's free, and it just gives me a little bit of a boost. So I'll see you all in the next one. In the meantime, do remember to stay safe, happy crafting, and as always, cheers.